Just I'll attack here. Tap down their blocker. Do I want to pay 2 or do I want to try to build up to draw a card? Hey, welcome to the attic. I'm Manadad, and we're playing some Kaladesh Remastered. I played a little bit of this back in the day. I think maybe 1 or 2 got published on YouTube. You can go back through the archives if you're so inclined. Our rare here is animation module. So it wants us to put +1/+1 counters and then go wide with servos. And it lets us do a little mini proliferate. That's pretty good. There's these gifted Aetherborn is really, I mean, a 2/3 Death Touch lifelink is just really a board staller. Trophy Mage is pretty great too. Kaladesh of course has vehicles. Cloud Blazer is fantastic too. I wonder if I should take Cloud Blazer over the animation module. Yeah, I'm gonna take Cloud Blazer. I'm gonna go for the blue-white FLIERS. Having the base of Cloud Blazer here, we can take a Dawnfeather Eagle. The really solid white common. Comes in, buffs your whole team. Otherwise, we've got really slow blue removal. Hidden Stockpile can be a build around. Green has the energy mechanic. Alright, well, we get Revoked Privileges, which is another top white common, from what I understand about the set. White's looking decently open here. Restoration Specialist is not bad either. Filigree Familiar. So 2/2. That can also make a 1/1 is pretty solid. We could also take a flying thing that can be crewed for 1, which is pretty okay. As far as what's best in the pack, maybe Subtle Strike actually. That can be a real blowout. 3/3 Menace with Improvise. Let's do tap artifacts to help cast it. It's also pretty good. We could just splash blue, I guess. Because we got some decent white-red aggro stuff happening here. I don't know. I'll take the Subtle Strike. We'll try to stay a little bit open. I got very excited about the Cloud Blazer. The 2/4 that can become flying. Take another Subtle Strike. Or we can take the draw 2, lose 2. Oh. 1/1 you can sacrifice to destroy an artifact actually seems pretty good. Maybe that's crazy. I'm thinking maybe white-red is open here. Hard to know. Probably lots of other people drafting it for free right now. This is the second set that they've given you a free draft in. Get all your accounts and get free drafts and have fun. Free entertainment. But here's 2/2 it fabricates 2. This lets you steal their best thing. Gives you your worst thing, including like a servo. Maybe I'll just take that. I mean, dude, that's stealing your opponent's best creature is always good in limited. 2/3 flying that can't block artifact creatures. I think that is a pretty big downside. Also takes Ceremonious Rejection, which is interesting. Maybe that's... I think there are some decks that play no artifacts though, so this could be a dead card. You know, maybe we'll just take the Ether Swooper. what is coming back? Ooh, where are we passing to? Dexter. We're passing to Dexter on the left. That's against the meaning in Latin. We got somebody. I guess that's Japanese. Jigglypuff. I've played Jigglypuff many times. Jigglypuff must be a veteran drafter. Alright, so a 3/3 that can get flying and artifacts drop versus 2/2 flying lifelink that can eat +1/+1 counters, huh? That seems pretty good. We got one decent black card. I'm just cutting blue, I guess. Trophy Mage came back. Mana value 3, so I guess we'll look for stuff that can draw us. That's mana value 3. Artifact. We don't have any artifacts yet. We got these two with artifact synergies. I guess Shrewd Negotiation also. Definitely want to be able to create enough 1/1s that we can reliably trade it with the Shrewd Negotiation. Or Planeswalker. Huh. Well, that is a 3 casting cost artifact. On the other hand, this thing is just like holds down the board. So, oh, 3/1 can't be blocked there though. That went by very fast. So, Inspired Charge is pretty good. Built to last. Yeah, we'll take one Inspired Charge to begin with. And 3/2 whenever it becomes tapped. I mean, that's an aggro card. These are both aggro cards. We might yet end up in red. Wow, Armorcraft Judge, isn't that like a really good card? I do need the 3 casting cost artifact though. Oh, Planar Bridge. That's a really cool mythic. I'm gonna I'm gonna rare draft it. We do have to pass this 4/3 flyer though. But I'm gonna take the free mythic, right? Right. Let's see what Dexter wants to pass us. Ooh, Bomat Courier. That's a fantastic card. I wonder if I have 4 of those. I believe I was crafting those for a deck at one point. Maybe a reason to splash red if we can. Don't know what the best ways to splash are in this format. How's our curve looking? We could use a lot more stuff at the lower end of the curve here, the 1s and 2 drops. Okay. Well, that can be fetched up by our Trophy Mage, so I guess I'm going to get that. It's really more of a red-white build around, I guess, the Peace Walker Colossus, but AVR mechanic works nicely with Cloud Blazer. It's a bit slow. Just dropping, gaining life, and drawing cards. Pretty good. There's Malfunction. That's a removal. I think we got to take that. Speedway Fanatic. Yeah, I mean, the red-white is looking pretty open. Huh. A cool card. We'll just take another malfunction, probably. Tempting to rare draft there, but gotta take removal here in the old limited. Especially with a flyers deck, right? We can just kind of pin down. We've got kind of these enchantments that pin stuff down. Pin down our opponent's flyers. Get in. Maybe we need some more big bodies on the ground. Well, there's a land. Tempting to just rare draft a land here. I mean, look at all the rares I could have had already. I was just here using my free thing to rare draft. Bunch of people playing to win today. Gonna take another Ether Swooper. Makes artifact creatures. There's our ground blocker. So it's essentially 4 mana draw a card, but you get your artifact ETBs and stuff. Might not be terrible to have in the deck. I don't know if I want to take it that highly. I don't want to get any of these that highly, probably. So there's the Audacious Infiltrator. Oh, but we got Revoke Privileges and a Malfunction. Alright. And 2 on Flying Fabricate 1. I think we'll take over the Flying Turtle. I am still pretty low on the early drops. That in my deck, Audacious Infiltrator. Doo-doo-doo. So, people been playing this format? How you like it? Leave a comment. Or just tell me what you had for breakfast. Okay, back. Definitely something in white about like ETB value. Conviction. Really that excited about that. I think I'll just kind of rare draft with the thing. Yeah, okay, I guess I'll take the rebuff. I think we want to play that. We're more of a tap out deck than a control deck here. Try to keep making up. You can get as many convictions as you wanted there. Ether Storm Rock. Oh, yeah, well. Snap pick that. It's right in with our flyer plan. Plus, we've got a decent amount of things that make energy here. And we could possibly wheel another 3 casting cost artifact here for our trophy mage. 3 mana value, I should say. Ooh, Heroic Intervention. That's a great card just to have in the old collection. What are we passing? So we've got a 2/3 flying trample that can generate energy, which also seems very splashing. There's the Prophetic Prism. Yeah, just gonna rare draft here, I guess. Whir of Invention, nice. We could actually play that. I don't know if you want to play it with the triple blue. It does have Improvise. Definitely will consider it. This thing that creates the 2 servos. Works very nicely with improvise. Creeping mold, nice. The throwback. Okay, buffing all my artifact creatures, and it's a 3 mana. The 3-drop. Huh. Or we got the removal here. Oh, that's tough. Like a 2/3 that buffs all the artifact creatures is pretty strong. I come from the old school days when you really liked things that buff your whole team. Anthem effects, as they're called. So just the 2/2 for 2, or do we get 0/3 and make more? More energy. I mean, we do have this Ether Storm Rock, which is pretty good with the energy. This is probably an even better energy. Yeah, this lets you pay energy to draw cards. That's a good reason. Know that there's the more eel too. Takes a lot of energy. Servo schematic. This seems just worse than that sorcery. I mean, you get the artifact ETB. I guess you can tap it with improvise. Oh wow, it just gave us a black card. That was snoozing. Well, that seems like a good card. Or return a tap creature. No, I'm gonna take the... Well, we don't really have any way to splash the black though. Maybe that was a bad pick. And the mobile garrison did come back. I think we're gonna... Well, we have 2 of those now. Consider running it anyway. And enough for these guys that... Oh, that's a different guy. Energy to scry. Don't know how their stats line up. It's an 03 or an 04. I feel like a 1/3 is probably better. I can get rid of these turtles. 04 defender with reach. I think we're just on the audacious infiltrator plan. We could take another inspired charge. Yeah, that's good. That's a good card in this set, I believe. Bounce something, draw a card. Notice the removal is quite expensive. For collection building purposes, and well, we might consider the moray. Yeah, I think maybe the Bomat Courier got us some stuff. So I don't think we want to splash red, so maybe we can take out Bomat Courier. I think we're just solidly white and blue. A little heavier blue. Guess we'll go for the even build here. I think these Thriving Turtles... I don't think we're on the Thriving Turtle plan. I like the Audacious Infiltrators. Swoopers. And we actually got a decent amount of 3-drops. We could probably trim back. I guess if we decide we don't want to be so aggro. Thing is, these 3/1s can block decently, and they're pretty good at crewing. And right now, what do we have? We have these 2 vehicles for 3/4s, and the Colossuses are our only vehicles. We do have Chief of the Foundry, which is going to buff anything that makes servos, which is these swoopers. We're going to make as many servos as we can with those. We'll buff our vehicles. We got removal there. We got the Trophy Mage to pull out one of these 3-drop artifacts, depending on what we need. We got this, which can make servos. We got this, which can buff everything. Oh no, it buffs itself, then taps down other creatures. Inspired Charge. I think we want to play Inspired Charge. The Peafowl. Guess that's another artifact creature that can get buffed. 3/5 flying's no joke there. Removal-ish things. Shipwreck Moray. 4 energy is no joke. We got the Wingsmith. We just got a lot of 4-drops. I'm going to take it out for now. We want the Dawn Feather Eagle. We want the Shrewd Negotiations. The Cloud Blazer. Still looking at 2 cuts here. Yeah, I don't know. We could cut down 1 mobile garrison, I guess. Don't really have any synergies with untapping other artifacts. Right, we don't have any artifacts with cool tap abilities. And then what's our last cut? Is it the Inspired Charge? I don't really want it to be. Maybe a 2/1 that fabricates is not that great. Ended up with 14 creatures. Okay, well, make your predictions now of how many wins you think it will get. Don't look at whatever I titled this. That goes 5-3. Up against not. What my daughter says. She wants to really emphasize something. I am not eating. Yeah, seems decent. Oh, they're in the energy deck. I neglected to check 17 lands data to see if there was one deck here that's better than the others. Maybe it's the energy deck. They've got an Aether Swooper before I do. That's not fair. He's gonna get in an attack. I will decline to bounce my own creature. Thank you very much. It's tempting to save the mobile garrison until after I've got the Wingsmith down. Maybe just revoke privileges on that guy. They're gonna probably use their energy here. Well, we can slow him down. I'm a little more profligate with the revoke privileges since we got the malfunction and another one in hand. Get our Wingsmith going. Got a counter spell? No. No attack skis. I mean, they can mill us 6x3. I think maybe we gotta get some way to deal with that Minister of Inquiries. The problem with bouncing any of their stuff is it just oh no. No biggie. Drop a mobile garrison. And fly. They're just on the turbo mill plan here. Oh, they got our cloud laser. Well, it's probably for the best. We don't need to be drawing 2 cards. Another ether swooper. Yeah. Let's revoke that ether swooper. It's a bit late, right? Yeah, everything's giving them energy. We'll make an ether swooper. And let's crew this up. And I'll attack. I guess I can't untap the 3/4. Yeah, they're burning our deck down. We really got a race here. They didn't even chump with their 1/1. That's weird. Yeah, they got more than enough energy. Okay, they just hit their red mana. Oh, that's a little combo. And now that's flying. I can't even block it. They're just taking all the damage. I don't think I want to play the island. Oh, they got our Dawn Feather and our Peace Walker. What are they going to plus up? The Rhino? Sure. Does that have trample? No. Oh, that's malfunction. I thought it was the bounce spell. I was holding up a bounce spell. Sure. Well, I guess we'll malfunction that Rhino. And let's charge up the mobile garrison. And so, if you're opponent, you're gonna block the Wingsmith, I guess. Very impatient. Very good, they did chump blocks. Down to 10 cards in deck. Darn close here. They didn't want to block with Master of Inquiries or Minister of Inquiries because that's their win con here. Big mana, okay. Alright. First game is a win. Okay. Up against a ranked mythic. I'm choosing to believe that's because my win rate is so good. They have to put me up against ranked mythics. Just to keep it down. I think this is keepable. We could get off to a pretty fast start here, depending on what our opponent puts down for blockers. Okay. They've got a 1-2. And you know what? So do we. It's an advantage going first. Yeah, block. We could have Subtle Strike, I guess. Implement of Malice. Make me discard a card, eh? Well, kind of want all these cards. I could probably survive if I lose a Plains. Try it. This will take the action and make it a 2-2. Your go, opponent. And top common. Well, that was very lucky to get our 4th land there. So they could double block on the 2-2. That seems fine. Oh. Not sure. I don't think they meant to chump block there. Fatal push, okay. That's a very good card, Fatal Push. Okay, and they turn that into a 5-5. No blocks. One more land, please. Interesting. Have to give them the 2-4, or I think I just lock this thing down. And we got another malfunction here. Gonna trade for the 3-1. Point. They had to lose their Tezzeret's Touch. Ooh, and another rare. 1 Menace. Well, we could steal that, but we'd rather just tap that guy down and attack. Okay. I was hoping to draw a threat here. Blooding out. Wow. Okay, well, opponent's just like rare, 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 rare. Top uncommon, top uncommon. Okay, I need something that makes an artifact for cheap, please. I guess this does eventually. I don't know if we can survive that long. Got a menace, right? I can't block it. It blocks. I'm just dead because the 2/1 menace. Steal that. Okay, auto pay. One turn too slow though. Good game. Came very close to beating this old mythic. But we were beat by double rares and we flooded out. So it goes. Against Max Wang. Moshwang. Hey, we got our rare this time. Need another planes to play it. There it is. Ask and you shall receive. With the crew 2 here, I think. Holy moly. 2/3 that can create a 1/1 flyer. A. Screw up my 3/4. It's gonna kill it, sure. Actually, they can only make it -1/-1. And they're shame scooping, I guess? That wasn't that shameful. The 1/1 flyer is still a lot easier to deal with. I'll take it. Okay. Yeah. Bit of a top heavy hand, but got our potential bombs here. Got that 4th land. So let's take action. Would we rather buff all artifact creatures or the Peace Walker Colossus maybe? Through 4. Yeah, I think we'll be able to keep enough power on the battlefield, I hope. We are up against red-white. fly over these suckers. Okay, yep, they can do the 3/4 and come in and tap the old gremlins too. No blocks, thank you very much. So I cannot double spell here. If I play a creature, I can do the tap attack thing, so I think that's what we'll do. I'm just trying to race here. Oh, it's pausing, so I'm gonna play a creature and crew up the garrison though. No. And they'll block it here. Keeping the garrison back for the old. I think they were maybe trying to trigger revolt there. So this is tricky now because I can revoke privileges and play down the Colossus. Attack, block, or crew vehicles. I have 2 flyers. I'm not really worried about the renegade. The salivating gremlin. If I draw a land next turn, I can. Oh, this is another target vehicle, so you can't animate this for 2. In any case, Inspired Charge plus Ether Storm Rock should do the trick here. As long as the air stays clear. Alright, getting aggressive. No blocks. Getting big. Yes, you have a flyer blocker though. Good gaming me. Yep. A number of ways to kill him there with that Inspired Charge, so that worked out very nicely. What are we, 3-1 now? Hold for Arena. Tally it up. 3-1. Alright. Flying the friendly skies here up against Dr. Dankosaurus. Yeah, we got a Dawn Feather this time. It's another slow hand, but we do have 3 mana. I'm going to keep it. Hopefully we'll draw something that can power this up. Shrewd Negotiation's not looking that great in our deck, I'm being honest here. Alright, Battle of the Ethers. Smackadaka. Guess there's a good chance we could power up the garrison to power up the Colossus next turn. I'll get the Colossus down. Oh, they disallowed it. That's a rare. Better counterspell. There's the 2/2 that we looked at. I think, well, we could just leave that in the dust. Could also just get down the mobile garrison. That's not lifelink, right? Oh, that's not the 2/2 we looked at. I'll just get down our mobile garrison here. That's the turn. Hitting their land drops. Skyship Plunderer, okay. They look like they may be a +1 counter deck, they just haven't gotten any. Blocks. If I do this, then this works. But luckily they didn't counterspell it this time. Let's tap that. We didn't plus up the mobile garrison. But and untap our 2/2, I guess. It keeps crying. Hopefully they'll play some big bomb here that we can just pop over a servo for. Okay, Trophy Mage. Here we go. We got Implements of Examination. Well, we're not going to get a chance to get that, are we? We can bounce the 2/2 and get in, I think. these two. A block with everything? Oh, they got Subtle Strike or something? No? Okay. Try to kill the 2/1 flyer. Like a pretty decent deal for me. I'm just gonna take the turn off to draw cards. Don't really want to use up our revoke privileges. Draw some cards? No, they didn't activate that. Why didn't they activate that? They were holding up like some kind of 2-mana counterspell? Oh, because they wanted the revolt to trigger that? Yeah, sure. Well, hate to do this to you, opponent. But a 1/1 for your 3/3 is where we're going. Gentlemen prefer Kaladesh. Up against Santa Claus. This is not too busy right now at this time of year. So we've got white and nothing to cast with it. If we hit a third land, we can slow people down. I want to mulligan. Okay, well, we got something to cast at least. I think Inspired Charge is the least likely to be helpful. Pacification Array. Okay. Some kind of green control deck. They look pretty strong uncommon. We have a 2/2 here. Ooh, got a Cloud Laser. Will they be ramping? I would like to scry to get to thing. Yeah, I'm gonna get the swooper down because that can also spend these. We can start at least making a bunch of 1/1s, which the Dawn Feather Eagle can buff for a big attack. No blocks. Fairgrounds Warden. Oh, wow. Okay, that's pretty strong. Still got our energy though. We can bounce it. Don't know that that's that great. Neither of these are great bounce targets. Do we get? We're gonna reveal our second color. Well, maybe we should have scryed on our upkeep. It's got all these utility artifacts and good strong small creatures. Okay, they're not going to give me the free kill on the 1/1. Last 2 blockers. Okay, yes. Let's scry me land, preferably a plains. Huh. That would draw me cards. No, I guess I just gotta dig for plains, I think. Two is actually a problem for me. Opponent has emptied their hand, however. Okay. Here we go. We do still need 1 more mana. I think we're just going to leave in the dust. Maybe at the end of their turn we'll leave that in the dust so we can get our Ether Swooper back. I don't need the mana from the Servant and the Conduit, apparently. They come in with that 1/1, that probably means they have a combat trick for it. Maybe we're going to end up leaving that in the dust. Not sure. We're going to tap that. Now let me activate the ability. I just need that 5th land. I think this Cloud Blazer might help us. So I'm going to bounce this now because they can't replay it. That'll save us 3 damage. And get us the land we need. Oh, they could play it. But they had another land in hand, I guess? At this point. So, Dawn Feather would get us enough to attack with this Peace Walker. I don't think we're there yet, though, huh? Let's just gain 2 life, draw 2 cards. We're really fighting from behind here. Them a huge board and able to tap down our stuff. Maybe draw something we can double spell with, the Audacious Infiltrator. Yeah. 4. Okay, good. They're just getting lands. Turbo flooding here. That's our best hope. Another permanent you control to its owner's hand. Actually, that works really nicely with the Cloud Blazer, doesn't it? It does net us fewer things on board. Maybe want to wait till we have like one more mana to do it. Because I can malfunction that. An Audacious Infiltrator. And I could actually attack with the Peace Walker. Or I can crew up the Peace Walker if they try to tap down my stuff. I guess that's my better play. Line for 2. Bit aggressive, but just gonna try to hold out long enough in this game. I want to do something. Play pre-combat. Their own Dawnfeather Eagle, maybe. Parian Tiger. Okay. Tax is a 6/6 trample. That's a good one to revoke privileges on. My turn. Let's just keep activating this, I guess. Island, I think we do want that, right? So, revoke our privileges here. And combat. Fly in for 2. And Aviary Mechanic. Return the Cloud Blazer. End the turn. Your go, opponent. They must have stuff that resolve. Okay, the 3/1. Well, I guess that keeps us from doing the Peace Walker on the old end step. The attacks, however, are not that great. We've got an Audacious Infiltrator. Let's use up that last energy here. Mobile Garrison, sure. Gain some life and draw some cards. Nothing we can cast. Tap something down. Okay, they're acting like they might want to crew something, or maybe drop the Dawnbringer. I have to malfunction on that pacification array. Mobile Garrison's cool because it can untap stuff. Well, it's got 2 cards in hand. Thinking hard. I will trade out my Audacious Infiltrator for their 3/1 probably. If they want to. Oh, okay. Not sure why they didn't kill the Cloud Blazer. I guess they just didn't want to lose. They didn't want 2 for 1 themselves. Would you care to attack opponent? Oh, I guess I can't block it. Right. Nice, yeah. 4 off that. Okay. Got a pretty clever opponent here. We can, however, crew up the Colossus and so if we malfunction, we could malfunction the pacification array which is causing us so many problems. And Mobile Garrison. And play land. Actually, we could have Wingsmith. Never mind. Missed that. Okay. Flying for 2. Keep our stuff for defense. Ooh. Interesting. This means they have some kind of pump spell? Okay. Revolt? No? Not sure what opponent was going for there. Let's power up the Mobile Garrison with this guy. With the Dawnfire, their Eagle can buff that. Cancel. Next. On to. They'd have to double block with their Infiltrator. Oh, but it can't be blocked by artifact creatures? Yeah, okay. We'll untap Bowling Smith. Okay, so they can just make a bunch of 1/1s to gum up the ground, but we have some good air power here. So let's make this a 3/4, and let's crew this with let's not crew it with anything. We'll just all attack here. Okay. Distracted by a message on my phone, but I still won. 5-1. Let's see if we can keep things rolling up against YOLO. Alright, well, we're going to have the rock on curve, hopefully. I think we're going first here. We'll get the 3-1 down. Yeah, we're just going to get a oops. That was flash. I didn't need to play that. What's the top 4 cards? You reveal an artifact card. Okay. Adventurous Goggles. They're skiffing us. They're skiffing us. I think we're on the race plan here. We got a block for the skiff, although these goggles. Okay, iced that guy over. That's fine though. We have 1 blue mana open. I don't know what the tricks are in this set. Just I'll attack here. Tap down their blocker. Do I want to pay 2 or do I want to try to build up to draw a card? Yeah, I'll take that actually. Okay. I think opponent got stuck on lands there. Taking a while to match us here. I want to just talk out loud, think about the names we could give this deck if you watch this far. Hashtag skies are clear. I've already done Fly the Friendly Skies before. Unfortunately that one, well, that one's taken as an actual slogan, but you know, against Fangsy. Banksy's lesser known vampire cousin, Fangsy. Yeah. I mean, I guess I can crew that, so keep it. Not a lot of early game, although good chance to get run over here. Okay, yeah. 2 mana, 2/3. I can do nothing. Seems good. I guess I can revoke it next turn. They're restocking their hand. Honestly, good that they took a turn off there. I think. I need to get a creature. Oh, I guess I got a 4-drop. It's actually better to play that and then play the garrison because I can get the flying. Ooh, Winding Constrictor. That is a good card. What does it do exactly? So it's a 2 mana 2/3. If one or more counters would put an artifact or creature, that money +1. You get that many counters plus 1. Plus they also did Ether Poisoner. Enters the battlefield, you get 2 poison. So they're up to like 5 energy. That's Death Touch. So they're just going to get a ton of energy and make a ton of servos. Guess we'll be forced to do our 4 mana removal spell on their 2-drop. Can't really do much about the Winding Constrictor. Seven. Okay. I mean, that's it. That's all our removal. Have to hope opponent has no more threats. If we draw a land, we can double spell. Oh my goodness. Well, let's double spell here, I guess. 5/5 tramples. Aggressive. The pump spell. One is just curved out on us. Battle strike. Yeah. Okay. Wow, and they're still dropping stuff on the board. Well, 3/3 is probably not gonna. Oh, Winding Constrictor gets to keep that. Yeah, we're just dead. Let's go to the next game. Oh, I really wanted to get a 7-1. Those guys were not friendly. It took a long time to match us up with like a killer deck. Like threat after threat after threat. That's what a good green-black deck looks like anyway. Oof. So we keep and hope to draw white, I guess. We're going first. Be another. This could be a 6-3 run here, folks. Cog Workers Puzzle not. Okay. Well. Maybe we can scry us into something good here. It says stop on my upkeep. Aethersphere Harvester. How much does that crew? That's crew 1? So I could tap that down. An artifact or creature. get to planes. Okay, I was glad to have found that. Well, even the dust is interesting. I could wait to leave that in the dust, I suppose. Only 3 to bring down. Guess it'll slow it down a turn though. Yeah. Still recast it. Go with the Vengeful Rebel. Okay. Ugh, I got that stupid pacification array. Well, that's a flash. I won't make that mistake again. Did use up 2 mana there. Elements of Malice. You force me to discard a card. Can you force me to discard an island, please? I don't know. In my experience, the pacification array needs to get dealt with. I wanted to save that for their harvester. Got the combo here if I can ever get white mana. Oh, okay. Replay the pacification array. Definitely slowing them down. Well, I have no other plays here. When I can feel good about beating somebody who didn't get their second color. Check my messages. Okay, they're busting this Implements of Malice on me. I think I'm basically just dead here. Maybe if I draw a plains, I can get back in this. Nope. Okay. Well, it was fun. We still managed to get 6 wins, which is pretty good for a set that I'm not really playing, and I'm playing at a pretty high rank right now here in Limited, on this account at least. So I'm quite pleased. Let's open our packs. Let's see what we got. Thanks for watching to the end. People who watch to the very end are the very best people. Got 5 packs of Kaladesh. Wow. Let's see what we got in our packy packs. We get Herald of Anguish. That is a mythic. We get Midnight Oil. That's a really cool, like, build around thing. What else we got? Quicksmith Rebel. That's a great one. Give your artifact, or give an artifact the ability to deal 2 damage to any target. Like, turns into a shock stick. Pretty sweet. Dark Intimations. A Bolus themed card. And what is our final rare? What's it gonna be? Another Ether Storm Rock. Well, you know what? You were pretty good for us, Ether Storm Rock. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining me here in the Attic Ether Storm Rock, and you, viewers. Remember, Magic is a game so fun, even dads can enjoy it. Adios.